Zach, let the treasure hunt begin. A crowded place, and yet it is very quiet there. Have you figured it out, Zach? Must be the graveyard. There's lots of people there, but none of them can speak. You see? So let's get going to the graveyard.
Hey, I think I know where to go next.
What a fucking mystery. I can't believe it just tells you where to go. Out of all the missions in the game that doesn't. Or that really shouldn't.
To be fair, I would have no fucking idea where to go.
So here's the thing, when he said it's in a cold, like a dark place that's quiet, he was looking at a painting of a graveyard right behind it.
Oh.
It was literally on the screen behind him in the shot.
I was focused on the waterfall painting.
I knew you were gonna say that. Because you saw the waterfall painting from because it's from Twin Peaks.
Remember? I know.
Yep.
I'm with you on that. I don't like being played with either. But we've got 3 victims now. And we need to prevent that number from becoming 4.
We probably won't.
So, Zach, about Emily. My first impression when we met her on that bridge is slightly different from what I think about her now. Don't you think she's pretty mesmerizing? And Zach, she seemed interested in you. Did you make a move on her? No, don't answer. I'm just asking. But if you like her, I won't stand in your way. But I'd like to hear the truth. Because this kind of stuff could affect our friendship, you know.
Ooh.
Me? I'm just interested in her, that's all. Didn't love or anything. From what I can tell, she doesn't even seem to like me. It's pretty clear from how she acts when she's around me.
Brutal.
As you know, Zach, I'm cautious with women. It's because I was badly burned in my last relationship. I really have no idea what women are thinking. That's my problem.
I think your problem is you
You're
speak
pretty
everything very frankly.
with the ladies, aren't you, Zach? Maybe
Yeah,
you should
Zach is
teach
a
me
ladies'
about
man.
How to interact with women.
Stop being an ass.
Yeah, he's
I'm
so
not
bad with women, unlike us.
I'm not a player, I'm a gamer. Players get women, and I get bullied in school.
I'm not a gamer, I'm a loser. Just eat that fucking raw steak. Just Agent York will reach into his pants and pull out 3 marbled red raw steaks and then shove them into his gob and feel nothing but satisfaction as he slowly slithers them down his throat.
And then makes fun of Emily's cook.
And then goes to Emily and goes, "Man, you can't make shit."
For God's sake, I wonder where Thomas went.
It looks
George has been
less
looking for him
burnt.
all day. Do you think he left town?
Oh,
I doubt it, Emily. Running away will not free him from his anxieties, and he knows it. I'm sure he is hiding away somewhere, just thinking things over.
Think so?
is that dog
You
shit?
don't know him that well.
It
What makes you
almost
so
looks
sure?
like
My career focuses on finding people.
meatloaf.
Actually, I need to change the subject and ask you something.
What can I help you with?
It's about the gravekeeper, Brian. I'd like to know more
Oh,
about
cool.
it.
You mean Brian the Insomniac?
Anything to avoid this conversation leading to food.
Yeah, he's working both day and night.
Did she
in the
burn the
graveyard.
coffee?
No one has ever seen him sleep. And that's why we call him
Can
Brian
you
the
burn
Insomniac.
coffee?
I heard that he owns a
Of course you
large
can.
house
You can burn it like
downtown.
anything else.
He never seems to go home. He's
Well,
always
you
just
can-
in
You can
the
burn the
graveyard.
beans.
I guess he's the
You're
strange
supposed to
one
burn the
for this
beans.
town.
No, you're supposed to roast them. You're not supposed to burn
I
them.
see. Then he is an insomniac. We shouldn't have any trouble with the graveyard closing up then, Zach. Emily, thank you.
I guess that's a good
Gotta
point.
get going.
Hey, York. I've just finished getting everything ready.
I'll
That
eat
is
it.
rude.
We'll eat lunch together soon.
That is
okay?
very rude.
It just fucking runs away. He
The way she
literally
pouts
ran
and
out of
fucking-
the screen. Oh, it's Sigourney.
Who?
The one that makes your skin crawl because it does the time mission. Hate her.
Hey, Sigourney.
This
I'm glad
lady
you're
needs a
here.
therapist.
My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Okay.
She's
No problem.
vibrating.
By the way, what's in the pot?
Does that really matter? Now let's get going. Hurry!
Once we get her home, Zach, let's ask her again.
I just very much doubt we will get a solid answer to that question. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go.
This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth.
I feel like I
Yeah.
had a panic attack the last time I did this mission.
Yeah, I think your car was a lot slower, too. But now you're much more confident in this excellent driving system.
Oh, thanks to you.
She's missing a
It's
shoe.
Still warm.
So
Oh,
tell me,
yeah.
Corny,
Look at that.
just what is in the pot?
That hurt your foot, lady?
Not if it's calloused over.
She's really, like,
You
heel toeing
want
it,
to
too.
know, don't you?
Yes, very much.
Is that just the same animation, just slowed down?
I think so.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I love that.
Can't tell you. The pot has to make that decision, not me.
Inside this pot
Okay.
is
Then I
narcolepsy.
need to get to know the pot
The
better
elder.
first, right?
He has the power to remove the energy from your body.
Right. In life, you can't skip steps. You have to take one step at a time. And take the proper steps.
She's schizophrenic.
For all actions, there is a reaction. If you ask the pot,
Oh man, this is some
the
Confucius
pot
say
will
like,
answer.
fortune cookie nonsense.
There's truth to what you say.
You didn't say anything.
Yes, the pot is full of truth. If you want to meet the person you are searching for, you have to ask the pot.
Wonder if like the end of this is like we ask her who the
The
murderer
more
is.
steps it takes to cook a stew, the better it tastes when it's cooked.
That's not
That's not
necessarily true.
No, that's not true. Complexity does not make a dish good.
Oh, I guess that's the end.
Oh my! My pot
I think
is
there's
getting
one more,
cold
actually.
again! Did you have to talk so long?
You were the one talking.
Wah, wah.
Anyway, Zach, there aren't many young women left in this town. Even Emily could be targeted next. Can't rule that out.
That's true. It's been on a bit of a woman murder string. Isn't it?
That-
That means working closely together.
True.
We can work out the Emily situation later. Don't get me wrong, Zach. I mean, I'm not interested in Emily because she's female or anything. I'm just saying she's,
He literally
Interesting.
said female.
you know, as in interesting
I
person.
think he's afraid of women.
But by looking
I
at her,
think he just doesn't understand women.
she reminds me
I
of
mean, that's
something
something
I used to feel. That's all.
That's
Like back when I first met you. You know that feeling we all used to feel back when we were kids? Feeling safe while also feeling need
Maybe
to
he's kind of like
protect,
me. He's
that
just
kind
like,
of-
it's just another type of person.
But Zach, who made me feel that back then?
Except they're less liable to talk about.
Anyways, we're getting
farting
closer
in
one step at
bathrooms.
a time to cracking this case. I have a feeling it's going to get tough.
Or like bathroom etiquette, I should say.
I would have no idea. I've never been in a woman's bathroom.
No, you know what I mean though when I say bathroom etiquette?
Oh,
So, like, okay, so here's the test. You walk in a room, and the stall is open. There's 3 urinals,
oh, that one.
and there's 2 dudes, one on
Just as
either
Rory
side,
said,
and then the middle one
It's
is
crowded
free.
and quiet.
You go to the left one and start peeing in it to prove to assert dominance.
Yeah, exactly. You know the rub.
Just pee between his legs.
But that's what I mean, though. That's like, but that's one of those like things
Hey,
that
Ryan.
you guys intrinsically understand and
Agent-
don't need to mention. Why
Mr.
is there
Agent,
evil
how
fart
are you?
gas on the ground?
Oh, not bad.
I've played.
Wait, and the sky's all
Uh,
fucked up
Just playing
too.
a little game with Harry.
I've watched Evil Dead.
Game? A game? Oh, huh. Is that fun?
Are you
We've only
all
just
right,
started,
man?
Brian. The fun is about
Seems
to
like you
begin.
need something,
I'd like to ask you something, actually.
like some Xanax or something.
Is there a tree?
Wait,
in
what
the
makes you go to
graveyard that
sleep?
drops
That's not
red
Xanax.
seeds?
Seeds.
You need some
He
be-
sleeps
seeds.
outside.
That That's
I
your guess.
guess. He's dressed like a Quaker.
And that one.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
And that one too. All red seeds.
Ooh. Red. Well, that solves that mystery. They're just right there.
Zach, mission accomplished. Let's get back to Harry's.
Look at this
The reward
jumpstart second
better be
grade, like, clump of food.
Please give me a whole tray of peas. Thank you.
But you know, about these seeds. They were right here under my
Was it
nose.
first grade? One of those.
It's as if I was carefully carrying a bottle of water while walking in a pool. We're learning the countryside
York,
version
this
of
seems
common
like an
sense the hard
orgy
way,
of
Zach.
evidence. It's a lot. Mr. Francis York Morgan.
What'd you do? Hey, it says camera.
You
on.
ain't
Mr.
looking like no
Francis
drip.
York Morgan, finally you have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
You already used that rhyme, Mr. Tillotson. Don't play me. If you're gonna do the bit where you rhyme all the time, I expect you to come in with fresh material. Oh, he locked the outside doors. Makes this puzzle much harder. Ding.
There's some input lag.
It's not a real piano. It's just a switch that looks like... Wait, he's spinning it in a different direction this time.
Mr. Francis York Morgan.
It spun the other way the
please
last time.
proceed to Mr. Stewart's room.
What?
Did it?
Awaits you, I
Did-
shall assume.
Where the footage?
Okay, go replay the footage. Just because
He was facing to the right. I distinctly remember it because he was on the left side facing right. He was. But it leads to the same...
I don't think he was.
It leads to the same room.
Yes?
Is he just fucking with us? Was the whole piano thing just entirely designed to be elaborate for no reason, but it was just already open?
Feeling there's gonna be a sequence in here.
Whoa, look at this.
Man, this guy is interesting.
Look at Wait, look at it under his feet. His shadow's wigging out. Ooh. Or is that his shoes? What's up with that? What the? Oh, I was gonna be like, row, row, fight the power. I gave York a little bit too much credit there.
Harry, turns out what you
Dude,
said was
Tillotson's
true,
gonna have to clean that shit up.
and I'd like to hear more.
How rude. York does not give any shits
York,
towards people trying to
as
help.
you know, there's a powerful mystery surrounding these seeds. You've seen them at those other murders that took place elsewhere.
Oh, he can talk.
And you've seen
That's
them
cool.
deeply involved with the murders in this town as well.
Also, he's not rhyming.
That's right.
Yeah, the only person who
How do you
rhymes
know
is
all
his
This is a
assistant.
Which means that whatever
York
Harry is saying,
Must be younger than
Mr.
you look.
Tillotson is taking it and
Youngsters
then
tend to
making
hurry
up
so
a rhyme
much
in order
that
to
they
make
let
the rhyme.
things slip right past
That's
them.
kind of impressive.
What you need to do is slow this down a bit. That way you'll see what's really important. Let me tell you a story. 50 years ago, when the war was over, just about when the communist Red started to become a rising threat, our town constructed a huge clock tower. Then, soon afterwards, a serial killer wearing a red raincoat went on a killing spree.
The legend of the Raincoat Killer? Stop playing games with me, Harry. That's nothing more than folklore. The FBI has no such record of a multiple homicide case in this town.
Hmm.
York, Anna, Becky, And now Diane. Their deaths are real, not folklore, not legend. The Raincoat Killer is also real. But under a strict gag order, the mass murder case was never made public. In fact, one could say that it was completely erased from history. Tell me, who do you think would be able to do something like that?
Jesus.
The military.
Oh, right, yeah.
Very good. A model student.
But if there are no records about it, then how do you know it really happened?
Good question, York. Why would I know this? The answer is very simple. I was there.
It's me. Oh, that makes more sense.
I'm the
I
Raincoat
saw it
Killer.
with my own eyes. Brutal
50
killer
years ago.
But we can talk about the details of that encounter another time. What we need to talk about is your Raincoat Killer. The new Raincoat Killer, if you will. The new Raincoat Killer. Yes, let's call him that. After all, he's not the real one. What you want to know more about is the new one. Between 10 and 20 years ago, I noticed that these red seeds were special, and someone else did too. The human imagination can lead to tragedy sometimes. Someone linked the red seeds to the serial killer legend. Said, if you eat the red seeds and then kill someone, you will become immortal.
I mean, not a bad deal.
Was passed on from one to the next,
It's like finding somebody's like almost dead.
changing every time.
Oh, this reflection.
Some may have actually taken the seeds to try them out, to prove the legend that
Part of me thinks he's not real.
York, the red
Oh, it's
seeds
Aid?
were found
Yeah.
from those other
You don't think that's just a bug?
They all
Nope.
came from this town.
So he's like a hologram. Like, fuck it. Just like, he's that rich.
On the other side of the planet,
Just
we've
like,
heard
oh yeah, my dude who rhymes, I made him.
no seeds have been grown in different parts of the world.
So you're saying that the series of cases I've been following are all linked to this town? That's interesting, Harry. But there's no evidence to support that story. None of the criminals we caught for the other murders ever mentioned anything like that.
It's your job.
Pretty good myth.
to fulfill your role in duty
Even if it's not true, there's some people who'd want to try it.
Yeah.
now.
You know, crazy people.
Game must go on. You know I said that the incident 50 years ago was totally erased. Well, not quite. Records still exist in the sheriff's office. The old sheriff back then hated the military and did his own investigation.
Well, that
I
tracks.
need you to bring those documents here to me. Once you've done that, I'll tell you everything I know.
Is that legal?
He's the FBI. He can do whatever he wants with the police documents.
Okay, it's worth a look. And we may as well let the old man have his fun.
And if it leads to an advancement in the investigation, it might be worth trading the information for it.
Fair.
It does seem like the kind of thing he'd need to get approval for before doing it. But,
I think he has Zach's approval.
hey Zach, is it alright if we bust into the sheriff's office and crack some heads? Steal all their files? That's what I thought you'd say, Zach. Good thinking. Secretly, Zach's like, I didn't tell you to do that. York, what the fuck? Good job, Zach. Let's go with the automatic spread. We can't let any of those fuckers stop us. I don't condone violence, Zach, but sometimes you just need to use bullets.
Fuck.
Documents from a case that happened 50 years ago. Let's play along with the old man for a little longer, shall we?
Zach, that means we need to head for the sheriff's department.
That's fair.
You mentioned that there is still some room to customize my car.
Ah, yes I did. I think your gas tank
Yes.
could do with a boost, don't you? A larger tank would mean you can go farther with one fill-up.
That would be great.
In which case, you need to find a scrap tank. I think there's one around N5.
Okay.
This will be the last enhancement you can make to your vehicle. So get out there and find it. This is it. This will save
Are
your
you
life,
huffing that? What?
son.
It's like in his face.
Imbecile.
Fuck.
Shut up and listen to your superiors, right?
That's right. This will be my last story for you two.
The war story?
Toward the end of the war, I found myself alone in enemy territory. It was thick jungle, and I couldn't call for support. I was up the creek without a paddle, a boat, or even a life jacket. Eventually, weakened by hunger and thirst, I was reduced to crawling. Death
hot.
was closing in. I could feel it. More than anything, I longed for water. I fell to the ground. Water filled my mind, my thoughts. That's all I wanted. I should have died there. I wasn't moving. My last wish for a drink unfulfilled. I should have died, but as you can see, I didn't.
That is the
When
end
I
of that
awoke,
story. Oh.
My throat was moist, and I saw another man collapsed at my side. There were spots of water by his feet. From the look of things, he brought water to me cupped in his hands, making trip after trip to the river.
Who was it?
Sergeant Timothy. That crybaby Timothy. He was dead, shot by the enemy. Later, I won battle after battle. I guess luck was on my side as well. Before I knew it, I was promoted to general. But in my heart, there was a hole, a gaping hole. I believe I died that day on the battlefield. I died with crybaby Timothy. Anyway, that's my last war story for you.
Great. Thanks.
Time for your final customization.
Yeah, car upgrades. Fucking sick.
That transition to
So that explains
I
why
should
he's
have
wearing
died.
a sergeant's
Anyway.
badge on him.
Oh, back to
Time
bullshit.
kept flowing for him, and he kept moving up in rank. But inside of him, time stopped a long time ago. We didn't get any info.
Either that or
about
that
the
was all
Raincoat killer.
bullshit.
At least his war stories solved one of the mysteries of this town. Let's leave him alone. I doubt he knows anything about the case at hand.
What an excellent use of our time.
I enjoyed that use of our time.
That'll increase the amount of gas your car can carry. You remind me of my men.
Thank you.
They had a strong sense of justice. Those idiots. Don't stop. Eyes forward. And laugh. Ha!
Boo.
That model is...
Looks like someone else can't sleep around here. But why leave such a comfy grave?
The fucking dirt was square.
Yeah.
A wild dog took bones from the grave.
Are there many wild dogs around here?
Someone dug up grave.
So a
Was it
grave
you?
robber started it. And then in comes the wild dog.
Skull, breastbone, hip bone, left hand, right hand, left leg, right leg, 7 bones. Taken by dog. Agent, could you find them? I can't, but need them back.
You're the keeper of the graveyard. I understand your disposition, but I have my own job to do.
Yeah, that's not my job, ass.
Please, Agent, look for bones. I can't leave here. Please. I beg you.
Zach, he's a really persistent guy when he wants to be. Very well. I'll make a mental note to help him.
Wait, I have the bones. What do I do? I hope giving him
Is
one.
this one of them?
I hope I don't have to do this 7 times.
Of course you do.
Ugh.
That is a bone. Thank you. 6 more.
Exciting. Surely this will be a great use of our time. You know what they were gonna get from that? Probably a card.
That's fine. It'll make me feel better that I
is
helped him.
A bone.
He's not
Thank
real.
You.
Neither are you.
He's a video game character.
You wish you were.
No. Why the fuck would I want to be in a video game? I'd be stuck in a game like Deadly Premonition.
That is a bone. Thank you. That's all. Agent. Thank you. Thank you.
Now I can sleep again.
This key.
Why do I feel like that was not his line?
Probably right.
It was subtitled as though it was
For what?
from Brian.
My house. Downtown. Big house. The door. The key. In my back garden. A treasure. Take it. Go and look. For yourself.
All right.
Wow, that's exciting.
Can there really be documents here that the FBI doesn't even have? What do you think, Zach?
York, I told you. It's nothing more than local folklore.
Harry said that he was there.
The Raincoat Killer is a phantom, made up to scare children long ago. I can't believe you fell for that from Harry, of all people.
I agree with George.
Yeah, you can't believe in murderers. They're not
He
real.
has to play with people. Play with their minds, too.
No, those rich old people making fun of us with their money.
Emily. Of course I don't believe
It's a
him
good
word
guffaw
word.
for everybody.
But you won't mind if I at least try to confirm that he's wrong, will you?
Need them police records. Those guns are like up its ears.
Well then, can you look for the files by yourself? I'm still looking for Thomas.
Very well.
Well, did we know
Emily,
Thomas is the
Open the
killer?
filing room for him.
Oh, that'd be a bummer.
It would be a bummer.
Then we would have bad lunches for the rest of the game.
Emily's bad lunch was cute, though.
I don't know, man. If Thomas was the killer, we still got like 5 more chapters to go through still.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, also cool. It's like barnacles.
They're here too, Zach. This might mean we're getting warmer to what we need.
I still don't know what that means. Oh well. Let's just shoot the bad guys. Ooh. Sweltering cutscene for Detective Agent York. Hmm? Oh,
Oh, what's one?
right. God help us, we can't not profile.
I mean, he's an FBI agent.
He's a family guy.
No, that show was bad.
First couple seasons were pretty good.
Sound like a boomer. The old ones were better.
No, they actually were.
I know, but back in my day.
Too much noise. Still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
Okay. What random item could this be? Oh, nothing. Excellent. I'm sure all of these will continue to be very entertaining.
I guess is either the third one or the last one we're looking.
What?
Oh yeah, there's one with red.
Yeah. Did you forget? It literally just tells you which one it is.
I did forget. Sorry that I gave this. Holy fuck!
Quickly!
Yes. Yes.
Yes! Very intimidating. I take it back. That was worth it.
I was not ready for that.
Man, they really sandwiched that bastard in there, didn't he? Space here looks too conspicuous. Somebody remove something. Oh man, that sucks.
Fuck. That got me.
It's a good thing we did that. Drops of water.
Like from a raincoat?
Or from anything?
Nah, it's gotta be from a raincoat. Why else would you have drops of water inside?
Well.
Zach, looks like we need to continue our search for the documents.
Oh, hey, we did it.
George, I'll get right to the point. It looks like someone else has just removed the documents I'm looking for.
Huh?
Well,
Removed?
who could have done
The
that?
cabinet looks like it had been forced open.
Shit.
That's impossible. No one could break into there.
No.
Unless it was...
There is one person that can access that room at any time.
You don't mean Thomas?
It's too early to speculate.
Yes.
Profiling is my job, remember? More importantly, Emily,
The game thickens.
could you get me a coffee?
I mean, the
Fresh
plots
one
are...
if possible.
Coffee? At a time like this? Why now?
Emily, please. This is very important. Some coffee. And bring some milk on the side.
Oh, he needs to do his fortune telling.
Please, woman, the coffee. It's important to the investigation. Specifically you, Emily. Go get me coffee.
I'm getting us some coffee. So tell me what you know.
Oh, hell.
Where's the milk?
That mug's like the best fish.
I'm like,
Like a fishing mug.
Ah, Zach, this is amazing. Even the taste of her coffee is thrilling, to say the least.
What?
She's right there, man. Jesus
This
Christ.
isn't the cup that Thomas always uses for me, is it?
I'm sorry about that too, then. I just used a cup that was nearby.
Did you
have a
rinse it
problem
out
with
first?
A problem? Not at all, my dear Emily. The coffee is perfect. Well, okay, taste aside, this cup certainly is perfect.
big fish are biting.
No, I forgot about this part. Rather, I didn't forget about this part,
Wanted to.
but
Emily.
I like blocked it from my
You're very
brain.
false. There's something waiting for us there. I can feel it.
York, are you joking? You're trusting your cup?
No, Emily. Going to a waterfall just might be a good idea. In feng shui, a waterfall is known to be a source of power.
What?
I mean,
Even if we find nothing there,
hey,
I'm sure it will give us some power.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, George. And don't forget to bring a fishing rod.
All right. I'll go get it.
Fishing? Are you two serious?
It's the perfect time for fishing. We gotta go fish up some clues.
George is like, fuck it, I'll go with it. And Emily's like, I fucking hate all of you.
Yeah, George is like, I don't give a shit, whatever. Let's fucking do it, who cares?
I'll take one large coffee with some
Oh
rest.
man, that lake looks awful. I love it though. Also, yeah, now we're going fishing. Hey, remember that fishing minigame I kept telling you to not do?
I hope we can catch a big one.
Now it's plot mandatory.
What?